Everybody, we're back. It's all good. My next guest is one of the creators and stars of the off-Broadway show, The Marijuana Logs. Please welcome a very funny comedian, Arj Barker.
Thank you. It's great to be here. I love my job. I love being a comedian. I used to work in a hospital, and that really sucked. You know the worst thing about working at a hospital? You can't call in sick. Because they're like, all right, come on down. Well, I don't feel that bad. Great, we'll see you in a few minutes. But, you know, I got to get the dough. I used to have my own apartment. It got too expensive, so now I'm sharing a place with some old buddies. My parents. It was, it was kind of scary growing up because we lived like a block away from a giant insane asylum, Gold's Gym. I went in there one time. It's really kind of sad because there's people working out there. Their arms are so big that they have to work out every single day just in order to stay strong enough to lift their own arms. They're trapped in a vicious circle of negativity. Can you imagine if you needed a spotter to wave goodbye? And how would you wave goodbye to your spotter? You wouldn't. I like doing yoga, though. Yoga is awesome. Yoga is a very spiritual practice which began in Los Angeles about 7 years ago. And now it's gaining worldwide popularity. Now they even do it in India. And there's all different kinds. There's Hatha yoga, Bikram yoga, which is hot. And now they got the new kind where they turn the temperature down like 30 below zero. You guys heard of that one? You haven't heard about frozen yoga? I thought they had that in New York. One thing, I love New York, but one thing, they don't have my bank here. I have this bank called Wells Fargo, and they're a pretty good bank, but the one thing about them is they have an old Western theme, which, that makes me a little uncomfortable, because it's like horses and stagecoaches. I get kind of uncomfortable. I'm thinking, like, who's looking after my money? Some, like, nutty old toothless prospector?
Well, don't you worry. Your money will be perfectly safe. Old Whiskey Pete here will make sure of that. I'll put it in a boot and bury it in the dirt. And then I'll put a pine cone on top of it so as I always remember where it is. Oh, Whiskey!
I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little trouble sleeping, so I got this CD to help me relax. It's called The Sounds of the Amazon Rainforest. And it's so awesome. It's actual recordings of chainsaws and bulldozers and animals weeping. And nothing sends you to sleep quicker than the haunting wail of a gibbon as he watches his habitat be turned into IKEA dinette furniture. Have you guys already heard that one?
Internet!
I'll tell you, you know what I'm most fed up with? Is cell phone companies. Because I'm tired of waiting so long for the beep. You know, you call your friend and it's like, oh, I can't answer my cell phone right now. Leave a message and I'll call you back. To leave a callback number for this person, press 1. To leave a number where you can be reached, press 2. To leave a numerical page, press 3. To leave a page using numericals, press 4. To leave a message for this person, wait while we list off more redundant and irrelevant options nobody ever chooses ever. To go cross-country skiing with this person, press 6. To learn about giraffes and their migratory habits, press 7. To leave a message for this person, set your phone on and go camping or something. Meanwhile, enjoy this unabridged recital of the Brothers Karamazov, a fine piece of Russian literature. Chapter 1. The small Russian village was surrounded by mountains. One day a figure emerged from the trees. None of the brothers Karamazov recognized him. Identify yourself, said Peter Karamazov. He was feeling a little bit ornery that morning. The old man took off his leather hat and stroked his filthy gray beard. And then he said,
You don't know who I am? My name's Whiskey Pete. Any of you guys seen a pine cone around here?
thank you. Thank you.
That was great. Thank you so much. Arj Barker, everybody, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around. All right, everybody, we are back, and that is our show. I do want to thank all my guests. Arj Barker, really funny stuff. Thanks for doing it. Our thanks to Chaz Palminteri for being here. Thanks to Marsha Cross for stopping by. Jimmy Vivino and the Max Swenberg 760 for last call with Carson Daly. Have a good weekend. Bye.